Well, for the very latest, we can go now to Caracas and correspondent Anatoly Kumanayev. And Anatoly, the new assembly taking their seats for the first time today. All eyes have been on this event for a long time now. Just to talk us through what happened.
What the opposition has called something that will never take place has happened. The government has taken control of the Congress. The assembly members have marched into the building today, carrying back pictures of late President Hugo Chavez, which were removed by the opposition lawmakers. The voting, the new presidency of the assembly is quite important. Delcy Rodriguez is a loyalist, a Maduro loyalist, so we can expect more of the same in terms of a government. Maduro has been able to stay off a challenge from more radical factions of the government. We can expect a lot of stick, but also a bit of carrot. Delcy Rodriguez, although she's been very tough on the international community, very tough on domestic supporters in public, she's been one of the main proponents of negotiations within the government. She has shown readiness to sit down with the opposition and to try to come out with some sort of exit from this crisis.
And the opposition had called for mass public unrest to coincide with the swearing in of the new assembly. Have those protests materialised?
Well, Laura, the turnout has been dismal. The opposition has really imploded today. Just a few hundred supporters gathered right now in eastern Caracas. The opposition planned a massive march from 5 points all across the capital. And people are disillusioned with the opposition leadership. They feel betrayed. They feel that the months of protest they have left 120 people dead to prevent this assembly have been for nothing, that the leadership has sold them off in order to secure seats in the upcoming regional elections. So it's going to be very difficult for the opposition to re-energize, to motivate their supporters again.
And just briefly, Anatoly, we're hearing that at least one of the opposition leaders who was seized from his home earlier this week has been allowed to return home. Can you confirm that?
Yes, that's right. Elected mayor of Caracas, Antonio Ledesma, he's back home after, back on the house arrest after a brief detention. And this is a sign that the government wants to sort of make to the opposition that sit down to dialogue, negotiate. Of course, this could just be a strategy to buy time. But the government, although it speaks tough to its supporters, it's also trying to offer an olive branch to the opposition.
Anatoly Kumanayev in Caracas, thanks very much indeed.